In the college football playoff, the Rose Bowl is set between Michigan and Alabama. Who do we got winning and why?
If you are part of the 95% of our audience that is not subscribed, please consider doing so. Thank you.
All right, let's go ahead and move in to the Rose Bowl, shall we?
Rose Bowl is going to be a good one, buddy. Michigan versus Bama.
Michigan is favored by 1.5 points. The over-under line on this one is going to be 45.5. Go ahead and break that down for us. What do you think about that?
I think you absolutely nailed it. This one is going to be a slugfest type of game. I think this one's going to be very defensive-minded. This one's going to be very time of possession. He is going to rule how this game actually ends up. Right now, Michigan is ranked number 11 in the country in time of possession, averaging 32 minutes a game. I do think this is going to be whoever can win the time of possession battle is going to get the victory in this one. Another one of my huge statistics here that I think that I kind of found and I realized was kind of a bigger deal than I thought was penalties.
Yeah.
Did you know that Michigan, they're number one and 2.92 penalties per game? That is a crazy statistic, especially Alabama being 77th, 75 penalties for 640 yards, 61 in per game at 5.77 penalties per game.
Michigan is a 3-time Big Ten champs in this one.
Yep.
3-time. This is their 3rd time into the college football playoff, and this is their 1st time as a number 1 seed. They are 0-2 in college football playoff games so far.
I haven't won one yet.
They have not won one yet.
Alabama has won a few. They've done been here before.
Alabama has improved greatly from September to December. They took the top-seeded Georgia out in the SEC championship game. They are going to need another almost perfect performance from the Crimson Tide in order to come away with the win on this one. Odds are never good when you give Nick Saban a month to prepare for one opponent.
Yeah, absolutely.
I think Alabama keeps this one close.
I do too.
However, Michigan has better passing, better backfield, and better overall offense. Alabama's going to make JJ beat them down the field.
Yep.
And I think he does it. He's got a 74% completion pass. He passes for 202 yards. His passing to interception is 19-4. His rushing yards and his rushing touchdowns are drastically lower than Jalen Milroe are.
Yeah.
However, I do believe that the Michigan defense is going to be able to keep him in, not necessarily keep him in check, but he's not going to see those kind of numbers against this Michigan defense.
No, I totally agree.
So, yes, while I do have friends down in Alabama that are going to hate me for saying this, I do think Michigan finally puts it over. It seems like not only their fan base, which thank you guys, Michigan fans, in the comments down below for letting us know what you think about this team, but I think not only just the fans, but Michigan altogether is they're going to complete this. Like this is not done until they get to the CFP.
Yeah.
They want to get a win, and I think this week they do it.
Excellent. I love it. Make sure you hit that like, hit that comment. We're going to give away a t-shirt to one person that comments on this video. So make sure you hit that like button as well. We appreciate it. I have a different opinion than you.
That's good.
Yeah, very much different.
This could be wrong, but
I think this game turns out, I think it's going to be an absolute slugfest. I think it's going to go back and forth. I think what's going to win this game is going to be experience. Alabama is absolutely on a roll. They're feeling themselves.
Hey, phrase it!
They've got some great momentum. They just beat the number 1 team in the country, who was there for a very long time. Michigan sputters in these situations. I call this in a very, very, very close game. I'm going to say Alabama 21, Michigan 20.
Oh, wow. That is close.
Yep.
So he's taking the under as well, huh?
Taking the under. Absolutely. Nice. I don't see a ton of points being scored in this game.
No, if you were to ask me, I'd say it'd be 21-10, something like that.
Yeah.
I don't know, man. I just don't think you're going to keep this Michigan team 0-3 and 3 chances to in the CFP. I don't know. That to me, that was the underlying factor. They have the more experienced quarterback.
Darren, you know that I really dislike Alabama, right?
I do.
I really dislike. I'm just not a huge fan of Alabama. Okay.
No.
They've been dominant. They've been fantastic. They've got a ton of fans. I appreciate every one of them who's been watching our video.
Roll Tide, baby. Keep it coming.
But I'm going to tell you, for me to just predict, okay, that I think Alabama is going to win, it literally pains me. But I am giving my honest prediction on who I think is actually going to win the football game, and I do think it will be Alabama.
Yeah. And, hey, I'm picking Michigan, but I'm rooting for you guys down there in Tuscaloosa. So Roll Tide for sure. But yeah, so folks, there you go. You have it. There are our predictions. Let us know in the comments down below what you think. If we are way off on that as far as any statistical stuff, just like last week, let us know. We'd be happy to consider it. And yeah, we'll talk a little bit more next week on who we think is going to be the national champion, shall we?
Absolutely. Now that we've predicted our winners for these games, soon enough we got to predict a college football playoff championship, huh?
Absolutely.
Stay tuned, guys. We appreciate you guys following and listening.
But once again, folks, we are on the grind to 1,000 subscribers. Once we hit 1,000 subscribers, we're going to give the first $500 that we earned in AdSense revenue back to our subscribers. 5 subscribers are each going to earn $100 from us as just a way of saying thank you. And we're, again, really appreciate all the engagements. I mean, we're seeing massive growth over the last couple of weeks on the channel, so we really appreciate it. Thank you.
Yep. Thank you, guys. We really appreciate it.